Hello, myself Sunil R Nair, and here basically we are discussing about one topic that is connected with the currencies, and that is basically the dependencies also. In this, basically, we saw that how basically the dependencies basically are there connected here. Basically. In this, basically, we are seeing one idea basically, idea topic. Now, basically, we are going to see a little bit more about some topic basically that is connected with the software industry. So I will take my example only basically. I am basically I was working as a software delivery head project manager. These all are the resume basically, right? Now the things basically 22 years experience into this is basically connected with some ideas basically. Software industry, delivery head and project job, right? So in software industry many departments are there like software department. In this you prepare the project proposal, technical stuff is there, quality thing is there, costing is there, budgeting is there, management side is there. Then basically the software accounting departments are basically there, change control board departments are there basically, who basically takes the control of the change control basically, so that basically the if you are having, if client is telling that basically I want this many changes basically, so that you can control the change basically, so that the client will not demand too much of the change basically. So in proposal plan basically you define everything basically. Then basically the software human resource department, sometimes basically the technical departments are there basically there. The human resource basically group can't understand the technical stuff, so basically you have to help them basically. Then basically the software sales department also there basically. For example, uh, few software company basically say that we prepare the vegetables from the software basically. So that is the one basically software marketing departments, software department team basically, and the projects, the maintenance team basically, that basically after creation the maintenance happen. Then the overseas client, right, basically client, normal clients, Indian clients and the overseas client basically, like both client basically are different basically, right? This is the education domain basically is there, right? This all are basically what normal thing basically, like this banking domain, finance domain, ERP domain, hotel management, then billing domain, educational domain, sales management domain, insurance domain, energy domain. Energy domain basically is new in the software industry basically, that many less people knows though. Many less means very big level software company like TCS, Capgemini, Accenture. This company only basically know. That also basically the director level people basically. They only knows. Other than the normal company basically don't know what actually the energy domain is. That we will discuss later here basically. Then project management domain basically. For example, if you are preparing the PMP, if you are preparing the cost of the project, then basically there are many software basically which can be created basically. That basically is the project management domain. Call center domain, that basically everybody knows. Then the CRM domain also basically, human resource domain also know, e-commerce domain also basically, software energy domain basically. This is basically new in the software industry. Many less people basically, only 1% people might be knowing. That is text box equal to 1000 cities. That means text box is created on the base of 1000 cities. If anybody say that what is actually text box, then basically it will say then people basically who are in the software industry, they will say that basically that is the simple text box here basically. If you want to do put any name basically inside that, for example you are creating one software, then basically in that software basically if you want to put one text box, and that text box should for example name field is there, right? In name basically what you enter, you only enters characters only, right? So for in that basically you take the text box basically. So for the software industry, that is a normal text box basically, but in energy department and in the those department who are basically into the creation of vegetables, creation of the fruits from the software. from the software, right? For that basically that is not a normal text box basically. They will say that basically the text box is created from the thousand cities basically. This text box is created from the thousand cities. So this thing basically, this is software energy domain. This is basically totally new in the software industry basically. This 1% also basically might not be knowing. The big software companies like Capgemini, their director basically 100% might be knowing, because they are into the human need creation basically. They are into the human need creation. Human need creation means they are basically creating vegetables from their softwares basically. They are basically creating vegetables from the software, and in front of the world basically Capgemini, like Accenture company, like Patani company, like Eclairx company, they are earning how much money? Maximum basically you can say 100 crore, 500 crore. But in real basically what is the income basically of these all companies basically? That is the basically more than 70,000, 80,000 crore basically, 90,000 crore basically. Why? Because they are creating the human needs basically. For example, one person told that basically I have already created the apple from the software basically. So one apple cost how much basically? 100 rupees basically, one minimum apple basically cost, or basically take 50 rupees basically. Nice quality apple basically cost 100 rupees basically. So like this basically, if you are producing 1 crore apple basically, then basically it's more than 10 crore rupees basically production basically you have done, right basically. So you are going to earn 10 crore rupees. If you basically 1% got destroyed, then also you are going to earn basically 10 crore minimum amount basically. So 10 crore basically you are earning from per day production basically. So like this basically 1 month production, that comes to more than basically 1000-2000 crore basically from 1 or 2 month production only basically. Like this basically you are doing the production of apple basically many time basically. So that connects like this basically, it connects to 80-90,000 crore basically the amount, and this basically keeps on doing the production. It's a software basically. It's a software basically, but software is connected with the physical data also basically. So that physical data basically, if they are earning basically up to 90,000 crore basically, then they would be spending the amount also, no, basically. So they would be spending the amount for that data basically, that is in their basically system basically. So like this basically, this is all connecting to the software energy basically. This is connecting the software energy basically. Now basically from resume basically I am explaining basically what are the up to what level the software industry is basically, because this is also one of the idea, software industry basically. Then basically the normal stuff basically that the project managers do basically, and the software delivery head does. This everything everybody knows basically, that they everybody know their project management plan is there, in scope is there, cost level plan is there, resource level plan is there, change management plan is there, communication plan is there, issue problems error plan is there, HLD that is high level design, project specification that is there, like preparation of proposal for any project. That a lot normal thing basically, everybody do basically, everybody do in their software industry. This is the projectmanager.com that basically used for the management side. This is also one of the desktop software. MS project is there, flows.com is there. They basically are the management level software basically. Like this is there, this is a monday.com, agile methodology, scrum framework basically, agile methodology and scrum framework basically is there, waterfall methodology is there. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this.